Hello, and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, April 12th, 2025, we're dissecting Ethereum, ETHUSD, looking at both the recent news and its implications on the charts. Recent headlines show a mixed bag of news, from President Trump's tariffs impacting crypto markets to the expiration of billions in Bitcoin and Ethereum options. Let's start with the one-day chart to get a broader perspective of Ethereum's price action. This will help us identify key trends and potential areas of support and resistance. Taking a look at the daily chart, we can observe the overall downtrend since the highs of December 2024. This was around the $4,000 level, and the price is now at $3,239 as of April 12, 2025. We've seen some significant drops followed by attempts to recover. Ethereum News Twitter indicates the Fear and Greed Index is at 40, which is neutral. Now, let's zoom in on the more recent price action, specifically from the start of 2025, to understand the current market dynamics. We are going to filter the candles to only show from January 1st, 2025 onward. This range will give us a more granular look at the recent volatility. Looking at this time frame, we can see a significant drop in March 2025, followed by an attempted recovery. The price has been struggling to maintain any significant upward momentum. Ethereum, ETH, price today, news and live chart as reported by Forbes indicates that the price has experienced an amazing jump, which we see here on the chart. However, is it sustainable? Let's shift our focus to the 1-hour chart to analyze the short-term trends and identify key price levels for potential trades. On the hourly chart, we see more clearly the recent volatility. We also can now identify a support around the $2,900 level and some resistance around the $3,600 level. According to FX Street, Solana has been edging higher, so watch out for possible strength in altcoins generally if Solana continues upward. Let's look at a shorter time frame to see what's happening right now. Switching to the 15-minute chart, we can see the very recent price movement. ETH fell sharply yesterday, April 11th, and is struggling to recover today, April 12th. We see Ethereum Fear and Greed Index is 40, neutral. So, what are the key levels to watch? From the daily chart, a close below 3,000 could signal further downside, potentially testing the multi-year lows around 1,000 to 1,200 mentioned in some news reports. On the upside, a sustained break above 3,600 would be bullish, potentially leading to a retest of higher levels. However, based on the overall trend and recent news, a breakout above 3,600 seems less likely in the short term, maybe 30% likely. A retest of the 3,000 level in the short term is more likely, say 70%, especially if negative news continues to dominate headlines. Keep an eye on the expiration of Bitcoin and Ethereum options today. This could induce significant price swings. Also, monitor on-chain activity. Declining activity could signal a lack of investor interest and further downside. That's all for today's analysis on Explain the Charts. Trade safely.